My parents abandoned me in Coma, but when they saw who stood beside me, they froze. The night I signed a $10 million contract should have been the proudest moment of my life. I was finally ready to share the news with my parents, the ones who never truly believed in me. But as I reached the top of the staircase, my sister's hand shoved me hard. I tumbled down. Bones cracked, my head hit cold marble, and darkness swallowed me whole. When the doctors told my parents I was in a coma, their response wasn't grief. It wasn't love. It was cruelty. "Serves her right," they said, as if my success had been a crime. And then they left me. Alone. Forgotten. That life has a way of rewriting tragedies into victories. Months later, I woke, weak but alive. And by my side wasn't my family, but someone far more powerful. The CEO who had signed that $10 million deal with me. Not only had he stayed, but he made sure my bills were covered, my recovery secure, and my empire protected while I healed. When my parents finally decided to visit, maybe out of guilt, maybe out of greed, they walked into my hospital room, smug faces ready to gloat. But then they saw him. The CEO, my business partner, my protector, the man who looked at me not as a burden, but as a force. Their jaws dropped, because in their absence, I hadn't just recovered, I had risen. With his help, my name had already made headlines. I wasn't just their daughter anymore. I was a powerhouse. I turned to them with the softest smile, the kind that cuts sharper than knives. "Do you know what the sweetest part of betrayal is?" I asked. "It shows you exactly who doesn't deserve to stand beside you when you win." And then came the twist. I revealed that my sister, the one who pushed me, was under police investigation. Not by my doing, but because the hospital cameras had caught everything. She hadn't just failed to break me. She had built the evidence that would break her. My parents tried to sputter excuses, but the CEO placed a hand on my shoulder and said, "She doesn't need your excuses anymore. She doesn't need you at all." That day, I cut them off for good. No inheritance, no access, no seat at my table. They abandoned me in a coma. I abandoned them in success. And the sister who tried to end me, she now watches me shine from the shadows of her own downfall. So here's my message to anyone who's ever been betrayed by blood. Sometimes the deepest falls give you the highest rise. And revenge, it doesn't always come with fire. It comes with silence, power, and success. If this story left you speechless, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more jaw-dropping tales of betrayal, ultimate revenge, and the sweet taste of justice. Because trust me, the best revenge stories are the ones no one sees coming.